It's apparent what's causing Jason's lack of sleep. Look closely at the left of the screen. A little after 2 a.m., as Jason reaches for his blanket, a small, ghost-like arm appears to be holding onto it. Then, the apparition seems to go with the blanket as Jason grabs it and pulls it towards him. 2 minutes later, the specter sits back, like an animal might, on its hind legs. You can see the legs here, and its torso and head here. Jason and paranormal investigator Vicky are stunned.
My name is Vicky, and I'm the one who shot this video.
I'm Jason Pennington. That was me in the bed. I'm the one that's getting visited by ghosts at night. I was never scared. She had a different opinion.
I was very concerned. I immediately felt that whatever here, it wasn't human. So that's why I agreed to go ahead and set up the cameras and see what we could find.
This video really creeped me out. Videos of people sleeping and things happening to them is probably the most terrifying thing, just because, you know, we're so vulnerable when we're sleeping. No one wants to actually see that they weren't imagining it, that they weren't just dreaming, that something was truly there.
It's so clear that something is reaching out and grabbing this blanket and pulling it off of him. It's not just energy. It's not just an invisible force. We actually see arms of some kind reach out and grab that blanket. So my mind immediately leaps to some sort of mischievous or malevolent house spirit or entity or ghost that is in this space that really wants to be messing with this guy.
What's especially creepy to me is that you actually see something of a form that looks to be skulking and crawling on top of the bed. It's almost like troll-like and up to no good.
So then, if it's not human and appears almost troll-like, what exactly is this thing?
I don't think it has good intentions. I think we're actually dealing with more than one entity. I think we have one main entity that's using other entities in order to make Jason sleep deprived. The goal is to cause the person to be sleep deprived, to get them into a condition where they can try to control their life, because their ultimate goal is destruction of that person.
When she puts it like that, it scares me.
And rightfully so, because Jason was exhausted, with no end in sight. And that was taking its toll.
I don't even know if he realized it, but we did notice him changing. His behavior changed. And he became short-tempered, and we could see that each day he was becoming more and more sleep deprived, so we were very concerned.
Sleep deprivation is a surefire way to start scratching at the human psyche. If there's a negative entity attached to you and it wants to feed off of the negative aspects of that individual, it could definitely use tactics like sleep deprivation, because that's one of the easiest ways to kind of unhinge the human psyche to the point where they can become negative, they could become depressed, they could become agitated. And all are forms of energy in which a negative entity that has an attachment to you would love to feed off of.
Though he has yet to fully resolve the situation, Jason isn't fearful or panicking at all. But he is still very much in need of a good night's sleep.
People have thought I was crazy for so long. They thought I was lying about ghosts and making it up, but I was so happy when that came out.
And being a paranormal investigator for all these years and knowing the nature of this, that I still believe that it is not human. My goal is to get it out of here.
It would be nice to sleep again.
What should you do in the event you witness something